Are you tired of going out to eat and spending tons of cash on mediocre food? Wouldn't you rather have an affordable, quick and healthy meal in the comfort of your home? Well, here's an idea for you.
What's up everybody, welcome back to Belfort Street. My name is Julian, I am back in Taiwan, and today we are going to cook another cupboard classic, which is called pasta e ceci. Pasta e ceci is a cheap, filling and comforting dish that is made with two really common staples in Italian cuisine, which is pasta and ceci, which means chickpeas. This dish can be referred to or made as a soup, a stew, or as a pasta dish, and we're going to do the latter today. Most commonly this dish is made with a pasta shape called ditalini, but I unfortunately couldn't find this one today, so I bought this one, which is called galletti, and I'm going to show you later how it exactly looks like. Today we're going to use canned chickpeas. There's nothing wrong with cooking your own chickpeas, but using the canned ones it will save you a ton of time. And I personally think once you find canned chickpeas that you personally like in flavor, there is nothing wrong with using canned chickpeas. I don't think there's any difference in flavor. So we're going to use these chickpeas, and also you maybe remember the video I did on pasta e fagioli, which is pasta with beans. There we also had the option of doing a white sauce version or a tomato based version, and back then we did the white based version, and so today we are going to do the tomato based version, or we are going to include some tomatoes in the dish. In this case right here we have some canned cherry tomatoes which I came across, and I thought why not try them. Also we are having the classic trio of our root vegetables here. We are having some carrots, good old onion, some celery, a bit of garlic. To give it a little bit of a kick we are going to include a chili, and also I'm going to do the same as last time. I'm going to use this extra parmesan rind. It will give the whole thing a great flavor. Yeah, first up we're going to make a sort of a sofrito if you want, and then in go our chickpeas and tomatoes. I'm going to use some vegetable broth that I made, but you can also use chicken broth or whatever you want. This dish is another one of those that we are going to not have two pots where we cook the pasta separately from the sauce, but we are going to cook it inside the sauce from start to finish. So that is good because we only need to clean one pot, and that the pasta is absorbing a lot of flavor of the broth and the sauce. Yeah, again, lange Rede, kurzer Sinn. With that all said and done, there's not much left to do but make the sauce. So why don't you come along with me and let's cook it.
First up, we are going to prepare our vegetables. Starting with the carrot, cut it lengthwise into slices and then into strips before cutting it into small dices or brunoise. When done, put the carrot dices into a bowl and set the bowl aside. Next up is the celery, and we are going to remove a bit of its stringy exterior before also slicing it up and cutting it into small dices. When we accomplish this mission, the celery goes into the same bowl with the carrots. To make the infamous trio complete, we will also dice up some onion. Cut it roughly into the same sized bits as the other two vegetables, and when done, it goes in that same bowl. After that, take 2 cloves of garlic, slice them finely and put them in a separate small bowl, as they are going to join the cooking process a bit later than the vegetables do. For the chili, I'm just going to cut it in half lengthwise while leaving the top bit intact, so I can easily remove it from the sauce later on. Over at the stovetop, put a pan on medium-low heat, add a good amount of olive oil, and then get the sofrito going, which means frying the vegetables on a rather low heat while stirring from time to time until it becomes soft and a bit translucent. Then season with salt and pepper and add the whole chili straight into the pan, followed by the sliced garlic. Give it a stir and fry on low heat for 2 to 3 minutes before adding our canned tomatoes. This time I found these canned cherry tomatoes, so I thought why not give them a try. Into the pan they go, and we are going to let them come up to heat and simmer for a bit. Next up are the chickpeas. I am using canned chickpeas here, which are already cooked, and I drained off the liquid from the can before adding them to the pan. To that we're going to pour in a good amount of vegetable stock. If you don't need this dish to be vegetarian, you can definitely also use chicken stock here. While letting the sauce come up to a boil, we're going to add a bay leaf to the pan and also this leftover parmesan rind, which is perfect for using in sauces and stews, so please do not throw this away. Less waste, more flavor, win-win, happy times. At this point we're going to take a few ladles of the sauce out of the pan into a small bowl because we want to puree it up and add it back to the pan later on in order to give it a more creamy consistency. When the sauce has come to a gentle boil, we are ready to add our pasta. Today I have this shape called galletti, probably deriving from the word gallo, which means rooster in Italian. Into the bubbling sauce our little rooster combs go, and judging from experience, they will need a little bit more time than the 10 minutes advocated on the package. While the pasta is cooking away, we are going to blitz up the part of the sauce we took out of the pan earlier. Just put it into a blender and pulse until it forms a smooth puree. Then take it back to the pan and pour it in together with the pasta. When the sauce is getting a bit too dry, just add more broth and make sure the pasta is always covered in some liquid. After 10 minutes I gave the pasta a try and, as assumed, it was still a little bit too hard, so I gave it a few more minutes. Give the pasta a try from time to time, and when it comes to the doneness of your liking, switch off the heat and add in some pecorino romano or Parmigiano Reggiano and take out the chili, parmesan rind and bay leaf. Put it in a pasta plate, give it a final sprinkle of cheese, and then it's done.
Andiamo, mangiare.
Well, this is it, guys. We've made it. It's right here in front of us. We have cooked it. It is ready. It's right here. It smells amazing. It looks amazing. The only thing left to do is for me to try it. And that's the only thing I want. Let's try one of those canned cherry tomatoes that's still left whole here. Nice and sweet, nice tanginess. Sorry guys, I'm actually pretty hungry. Again guys, this is an absolute winner, and it's exactly like I said in the beginning in the intro of the video. It's cheap ingredients, it's filling, and it's super comforting. Super nice dish, really cheap to make, really quick to make. In a lot of cases you already have these ingredients at home, so it's absolutely no effort to make it. It is vegetarian, so for all you vegetarians out there, perfect alternative. If you want to add some meat, you can also do that. Go ahead and do it. If you have some leftover roast chicken, if you have some leftover ham, if you want to go ahead and fry some bacon in the beginning with the vegetable, go ahead and do it. There's no limits. You can do everything you want. Don't believe like you have to follow a certain recipe. As long as it tastes good to you, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay? I really enjoyed this dish. The last time in the pasta e fagioli video, we were talking about white-based version or tomato-based version. Last time we did the white-based version. This time we did the tomato-based version. And I have to say, both versions are equally good. I'm a big tomato fan, so I can't really say I like the one better than the other. They're both great, both super good. And yeah, amazing. A lot of those dishes, they come really from the cucina povera, the poor man's kitchen. And it's cheap, simple ingredients, but good ingredients. And it is a very flavorful and nutritious and filling dish. And with these words, I'm going to finish this video for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, if you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe if you want, and let me know down below in the comments whether you made this dish at home. If so, if you liked it or not. And also let me know what you guys want me to cook in the future. If you have any ideas, if you have any suggestions, if you have anything what you think I could make better, please let me know. I'm open for any kind of criticism, any kind of comments, or help if you want to help. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you next time.